let's face it, today with everybody working from home, more and more devices are being opened to the internet, more and more connections are being made to your company's network. And with all that happening, guess what that brings about? More cybercrime. So today at Nexoft, what we want to do is we want to introduce you to some new tools that we're using today for our clients to help you and your company and your employees minimize the risk of a cyber attack on your business today. And the good news is we're not here to tell you that it's super complicated, super confusing, because it's not. The truth of it is cyber posture today with companies does not have to be complicated, but one thing that is the main, most important element of your cyber strategy should be layers. You should layer your security. Layered security, what does that mean? That sounds like a buzzword. Not really. Layered security, let's take your house for instance. Take yourself. Do you have a front door? Yes. Do you have a lock on that front door? Yes. Do you have a gate around your yard? Do you have an alarm system? Does your alarm system, is it on your doors, windows? Is your alarm system being monitored? Do you have a gated community that you live in? All those factor into a layered security approach. And all those are obvious. The reason why we do those is because we may live in a great neighborhood, but we want to make it as hard as we can to get in our house. And we want to put up as many blocks as we can to make it hard to get access to our house. So today, what we want to announce and kind of introduce is some more layers to your cybersecurity program for your company. A couple things to start out with. Let's talk about endpoint protection. Endpoint protection, that's probably a new word that you hadn't heard. Guess what? It's just antivirus. Antivirus on steroids. Antivirus in the past traditionally has been software that looks at malware that comes out in the past, and it monitors against malware that's happened in the past. The reason why there's a problem with that today is because thousands and thousands and thousands of new types of malware come out every single day. So if you don't have a forward-looking antivirus that looks at behaviors, looks into the future as anomalies with the user, guess what? That's kind of useless if it's just looking in the past, being that there's new technology to try to get into your network coming out every day. Endpoint protection goes on all your servers, it goes on all your workstations. And what we do today with ThreatAdvice is we monitor that 24/7, 365 days a year. And if you think about your business today, you may have an IT person or an IT staff or even an outsourced company that may manage some parts of your IT program. Well, guess what? Are they there 24 hours a day? Are they there 7 days a week? And are they there 365 days a year? Probably not. They probably leave at 5, and the problem with that is the folks that are trying to hack into your business are awake when we're asleep. Endpoint protection, that is a critical component to layered security. Another aspect of layered security that we want to introduce today is what we're calling the ThreatAdvice SOC and SIEM. You've probably never heard those two acronyms before of SOC and SIEM. I'm going to tell you what those are right now. SOC, Security Operations Center. SIEM, Security Incident Event Monitoring. What do? Well, the SIEM is the software that monitors not just the workstations and the servers, but it's looking for real-time threats that are trying to, attempts to come into your network. It's looking at firewall traffic. It's looking at any external facing. It's your employees that are logging in through VPN to your network. It's anything that is trying to come into your network. And in the event there is a threat that already has been out in the market or a new one, what we do at ThreatAdvice with our SIEM is the SIEM will acknowledge that. It will send an alert to the SOC, which is real people, real monitoring 24/7 by 365, and then we take care of it for you. So the reason why that's important today, because if you're not there, if you're not monitoring it, and that happens, they're going to get into the network, and they have the opportunity to hibernate for a period of time, and at some point in time what they're going to do, and sometimes the average we see today in the market is they'll hibernate in your system for 300 days before they actually create an event to take information out. So at that point in time, your you're somewhat naive to the threats. So what we do is we monitor the threats with our SIEM, and then our SOC actually acts on that. In the event that we cannot fix it ourselves right then, we'll reach out to the business and work with you or your partner to fix that for you. So again, the reason for this little video today is to introduce you to 3 new solutions to increase layered security for your business: endpoint protection, SOC, and SIEM. If you don't have those 3 things in your security toolbox, get them today.